Hello everybody, 안녕하세요, and welcome to week 9 of Journey to Korean Fluency. For the past 2 weeks, I have actually been studying a lot more than I did previously, and I can really feel the benefits. I have most importantly been studying a lot with my language partners, where I'm both trying to speak with them and have small conversations, small exchanges in Korean. And I've been writing a lot with them, so I'm really trying to practice a lot as much as I can, both in terms of grammar and vocabulary, and really expand on that. And man, can I feel the benefits. I also have my Korean teacher, and I've had like 3 lessons each week, and she has been bombarding me with new vocabulary and grammar, and it's absolutely amazing. I have learned so much from her and really tried my best to exercise it all and like try to really ingrain it and get used to it, get comfortable with it, and it feels really good. I mean, just over the past 4 days something, I have been learning somewhere around 100 new words and a ton load of new grammar, and so I've really been trying to learn that, trying to exercise it a lot. One of the things I've found though, and thinking back to last week's goal of getting more conversational, is that my listening sucks. I am so bad at listening, it's ridiculous and actually quite depressing in some way, because even when my language partners try to say a simple sentence, it's really difficult for me to pick up what they're actually saying if I haven't already heard it 3 times. And the same goes for when my teacher says stuff. So I'm really trying to up my vocabulary to try and help that point, because oftentimes it's because I don't know the vocabulary, but also just my general passive listening skills. So I'm trying to listen to a lot of Korean conversation. I've actually been watching a Twitch stream and watched some random Korean girl play League of Legends and stuff. And it's quite fun, but I understand very little of what she says. But I mean, it's just get my ears in tune for catching the sounds and the words of Korean language, so it's not just some flow of sounds that means something I had no idea about. There's still a long way to go though. The flow is really difficult to pick up on. It's really beautiful. I really love listening to it, but it's also it's difficult to pick apart the words. So I'll be focusing a lot on that for the next week actually. So returning to what my practice, I have obviously been writing messages as I said, and tried to speak some level of Korean. But I've also been doing a different exercise in order to practice grammar specifically, and to some extent vocabulary. And that is writing short sentences, exercising specific grammars. And I'm going to show you that now. So here's an example of some sentences that I've been writing to exercise my grammar. And I really don't put too much emphasis on the meaning and usefulness of the sentences. It's basically just trying to use some vocabulary that I know and exercise that, obviously, but mostly focusing on the grammar in the sentences and the grammar that I've been learning recently. So as you can see here, I'm exercising must and have to, as well as in order to and other grammars. And it's really helpful. It's really useful. I can recommend everybody to do this because it's a great exercise. I also always write the translation, even though it's actually a good exercise to translate it for myself later, because I usually forget what I've been writing. But it helps me stay on track while I'm writing the sentence, because sometimes I actually lose track of what I was trying to write. And also, when my teacher corrects the sentences, she sometimes asks, what does this sentence mean? Or what did you want to write? And I have no clue. And it's sort of embarrassing to do that in a lesson. And here you can see an example of sentences that my teacher has already corrected. We sometimes take out some time in my lessons where she simply goes through my sentences and corrects me where stuff is when it's directly wrong, of course, but also stuff that just sounds unnatural to Koreans, or stuff that I mispronounce as well. So it's really helpful. It's really beneficial to have it corrected by a native Korean who is like just pointing out all my mistakes and helping me find the correct way and different ways to express the various things. So I have a small announcement to make that I will be shifting my business away from teaching languages onto teaching young, shy men psychology and confidence and what women think and how they think. And because of that, I'm not entirely sure what will be the future of this channel and of this series. I want to continue doing it. I really enjoy it, and I really enjoy learning Korean, so I'm not going to stop and ditch. I also want to prove that I can learn Korean in 12 months. But I'm not entirely sure how I will continue to do it. I might do less frequent videos, because every week, honestly, is a bit straining for me. Probably just because I'm so inexperienced, but still. So I might do every other week or every month, and I might change the format a little bit depending on what I decide to do. But at the moment, my life is a bunch of unanswered questions, and yeah, I'll probably have some more news for you when I have answered some of those questions and figure out how I'm going to approach the rest of my life, basically. But thank you so much for this time, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Have fun.